What is the greater community? The greater community is the environment in which you live. It includes your world and all the worlds in its vicinity. It is a vast region of space where intelligent life is interacting with each other, representing a great network of relationships between societies and between individuals in societies, a greater cosmology and a greater universe. For this, it is necessary to have a greater perspective, a greater understanding, and a greater religion. It is difficult for those who only see their own personal culture and immediate environment to realize the importance and significance of greater community spirituality. The significance isn't merely in the scope of its teaching, its perspective and its understanding, but in the tremendous practical advantages that it gives you in daily life in your own world and in the very small affairs with which you are normally preoccupied. The greater community here serves as a context for seeing, for understanding and for knowing. It provides an opportunity to see beyond the limits of human thinking, human preoccupations and human beliefs and assumptions. This gives you a tremendous advantage. Thus, the emphasis here is not on what is beyond your realm, but on how to understand your realm within a larger context. What is occurring in other worlds and between other worlds is not your concern. Only very little of what is going on in the greater community will have any direct impact on humanity. However, the impact that is being exerted on your world from greater community forces is quite sufficient to create the need to learn a greater community spirituality and a greater community way of knowledge. Gaining a more universal understanding and perception is the emphasis when we speak of the greater community. In the greater community, there are many forms of intelligent life and great diversity in cultural ethics, preoccupations, concerns and activities. Yet what is common to all life everywhere that has evolved into the stage of intelligence is the presence and purpose of knowledge. Knowledge in the greater community is greater community knowledge. The ability to receive knowledge, to accept it and to apply it represents wisdom, not only worldly wisdom, but wisdom in the greater community. As you were taught to see yourself in a very small way, we take you beyond yourself into a larger universe. Then, as you look back upon yourself, you will see what you could have never seen before. And you will recognize your environment more clearly than you ever could have previously. The greater community is made up of a great diversity of life representing many different kinds of physical environments and many stages of individual, cultural, political and spiritual development. The range of this diversity is not your concern. However, the fact that it exists and that you will encounter its reality is profound indeed and gives rise to the great need that we are fulfilling in our presentation to you. In the greater community, there are many worlds where intelligent life has evolved. And there are even more worlds and locations that greater community forces have colonized for resource acquisition or to seek new and more safeguarded environments. Worlds such as yours are quite rare and are therefore highly prized and regarded by those in the greater community who are aware of them. Indeed, your world has been used as a biological storehouse and resource for millennia by several different races. You might ask, why hasn't a greater community force come to colonize the world and taken it over? There are several important reasons for this. The first is that the great biological diversity that you enjoy and that represents such splendor in your world poses a great dilemma for advanced races, many of whom have evolved in more sterile environments. Living here is difficult because of the biological diversity itself. Another disadvantage to your world is that human beings live above ground, which is not preferred by most advanced races. Underground settlements have proven to be far more effective and accommodating, especially when you are actively engaged with other greater community powers. This gives you greater security and a greater opportunity to protect your physical resources and your population at large. However, living underground isolates you from biological elements in the outer environment, thus making you more susceptible to illness and attack by other kinds of organisms. This presents an interesting truth in the greater community: the more safe and secure you become, the more vulnerable you are. Therefore, while your world is splendid in its diversity and in its abundance of plants and animals, it also poses a great difficulty for greater community visitors to dwell and to abide here with any degree of freedom and mobility. Yes, they can visit you and travel about. Yes, they can do marvelous things. However, They cannot live on the surface very effectively. That is why there is a great attempt now to interbreed with humanity in order to gain this adaptive biological advantage. Mix greater community social cohesion and intelligence with human physical endurance and you have a race that, indeed, can abide within the world. These ideas might seem startling, but from a greater community perspective they are quite obvious and apparent. Because you have not functioned within this larger context consciously, these things may seem frightening or difficult to comprehend. However, you must now accept that you are not alone and that you are certainly not at the pinnacle of development in the greater community. This is both humbling and refreshingly honest. This gives you the advantage and the motivation to learn, to progress, to overstep your former limitations and boundaries, and to gain new abilities and understanding, which your visitors will give you, either intentionally or inadvertently. The conditions of the world require this. This is the world that you have come from your ancient home to serve. And these are the things that you must now learn and apply. The greater community offers humanity redemption, but not in the way that you might think. It offers redemption because it poses a greater set of problems and occasions to which you must rise and to which you must now dedicate yourself. This provides escape from the terrible dilemmas and limitations that bind humanity and keep it in a desperate state of survival and self-preoccupation. Solving greater problems gives you the opportunity to gain greater intelligence, greater ability and greater wisdom. Only greater problems can do this because their resolution is necessary and because they require greater things from you. It is rare when a human being can develop these qualities without tremendous external demands. The external demands now are here. And though the risks are great and the problems are tremendous, the opportunities are unparalleled. To meet these greater problems, you will need the greater power which the Creator has given you. You cannot rely on conventional wisdom. You cannot even rely upon your intuition. You must seek the greater power that is within you that can help you accelerate your development and meet a new set of requirements for adaptation, survival and accomplishment. In this, the greater community offers you redemption by requiring greater things of you and by calling upon a greater power within you. This is how humanity will advance. This is how all races in the greater community advance. And this is the evidence of the Creator's work, for the Creator does what works, even if it is incomprehensible to those who are destined to be its beneficiaries. Therefore, do not seek understanding first. Seek involvement and experience. Knowledge within you knows exactly what you must do in life, what you must aspire to, and what you must accomplish. It cannot be confused or distracted by the pleasures or the terrors of this world. It is not ambivalent. It is not doubtful. It is not beset with painful memories of the past or a dismal view of the future. It is relentless in carrying you towards your fulfillment and your purpose, for they are one. Fulfilling your purpose represents your work in the world and the purpose for your coming here. The greater community is the context for understanding this now, for indeed humanity is in the process of emerging into the greater community. You have come to participate in this and to support its successful establishment. Thus, the greater community is your context. It represents a greater life, requiring a greater wisdom from you and the establishment of greater relationships in your life. This is the evidence of God's work in the world, which is largely beyond human appreciation. You have not advanced far enough to look back and see the overall impact of this. You do not see how important it is for humanity's survival, how important it is for humanity to meet the great environmental and political challenges that it faces within its world, and how important it is for humanity to meet the even greater challenges of successful engagement with races from the greater community. The greater community represents a new understanding of divinity, divine purpose and human accomplishment in physical life. It is an entirely new threshold through which to pass. In fact, it represents many new thresholds of understanding. For now, the greater community must be equated with the physical universe, but in truth it is not limited only to the physical realm of life. It includes the greater and more refined dimensions of intelligent life and intelligent interaction. It is a consummate experience of life and of the presence of life in which you are immersed. When we bring you to the greater community, we bring you to your life as it really is, in all of its fullness, magnificence, diversity and depth. We do not take you from your world and place you somewhere else. We do not put you in alien environments. We do not give you alien viewpoints and alien understandings. Instead, we bring you to your life as it is and as it will be. And we call upon you to meet life as it is and to prepare for life as it will be. What is theology but the recognition of divine involvement in physical life?